Look like a tornado come through here, don't it? Well, I had to hurry and get that down. They came and somebody came over finally and took the air conditioner out of there. So I just kind of took the shower curtain down a little bit. It's just stapled up there anyway. So before I put everything back, I'm going to get some wire cloth and put on there. And then on the outside, I'm going to get a piece of plywood and put a hinge on it so I can close it if it gets real cold or weathery or whatever. So I think I'm going to also put a fan that will suck out, going out that way. Just kind of depends right now, just to kind of help with some of the dust and stuff that accumulates. So I'm going to be redoing all this. So I may just go ahead, since I've started to tear it down, go ahead and put my winter theme curtains back up. But I've got a couple of months before this is even going to be used, so it doesn't matter. I will get to that this weekend or Wednesday. Let's see, this is Monday, so I will get to that eventually. So we're going to start anew again. And it's all just cosmetic stuff, so no big deal. And as you see, the person that come over got my T-post put in too. So now I can get that tarp put back up there the right way. So what I'm going to do is probably just staple it along the top, that wood right there, and get me pieces of board to put over it and screw that on there. So that way it doesn't pull it off. Because I can't put in that chicken wire. It was pulling my chicken wire off. So I'm going to try and work on both these projects this week. Hopefully have it done by the end of the week. And then, because I've got chicks coming in next week. So my hands will be full kind of taking care of them and these ones and everything else and working full time. Huh. What? What? What, Edward? Where's Wilbur? What you doing back there, Wilbur? Huh, baby? That young man follows me everywhere. Poor Thomas. There. Still, he's still got to kind of stick to himself. Oh well. Okay, everybody's got their little treat. Got their fans. They got their water and everything. Got a little extra water over there. I got to fill it back up. So I'm going to go and make sure I've got my supplies I need. And then also before winter hits, I'm going to pick up like 15, 20 more bags of this bark and get some fresh, clean bark put down in through here for the winter. Because, you know, as you poop or scoop and this and that, you do get rid of a lot of the bark. Which I got a pooper scoop still, and then once I got the straw all over the place, I'm not worried about the straw. That will biodegrade over time. And again, that kennel's not being used, so I just leave it open. Alright, everybody take care of themselves. I gotta go in and make plans to get these projects done. Okay, I got the boards put up there. I'm missing a piece right there, but that'll do. I wanted to make sure I did get both ends. So I'm going to be changing these around, but that'll be good enough for the chickens. And it slopes down. That way when it rains, the water, I can just release that one bungee cord and the water will come down. So that's good enough for them. I don't need it up high. And I may be getting a little bit smaller since I can't move these T-posts, and I wasn't thinking about it. I mean, I did tell them like a foot out from the end of that, but, well, you know, it is what it is. I wasn't out here. I can get a smaller tarp so that the tarp kind of stops here, and I could take the corner piece and pull it tighter so this comes up a little bit more. But I'll have to think about that. And like I said, it's basically just for the shade. And if it rains, it gives them a little dry spot underneath there. Because they do like hanging out in here sometimes. Thomas! Poor guy. He still ain't found him a new home yet. He does not like me picking him up. And I have grabbed him and held him and petted him, you know, a few times. And I think because he knows he's at the bottom of the pecking order with the roosters, or cockerels right now, but he just stays nervous. Because then Wilbur comes up to me when I'm holding him, because he gets jealous. So Edward doesn't do anything. But anyways, that'll do for now until I can get something better going. So, like I said, I may just get a little bit smaller tarp so I can stretch it out tighter. But other than that, I think that'll do for now. So I got that on there. Because I want to get rid of as many of these plastic posts, if I can get rid of those. So I think that's the only thing is I have to get back up there and take them boards back down and pull the staples out. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. It'll work. It's fine. So they got plenty of room in there. I gave them their snack. Want Wilbur. So they love hanging out in here though. Don't you? I gave them some wet feed. And then a little bit of their scratch. And I got one to pull it up in there on the perch there. So they mostly hang around in here. I mean, they will go outside like early mornings or in the evenings, but they spend more time in here. I mean, it stays shady in here, so. And of course I got the fan going. All right, I got other chores I got to get done. Okay, I'm gonna get working on this window here I put in the back of the kennel. So I got my 4 pieces of wood screwed together as a frame. I'm gonna shove in there and see what I can do to get it attached. Okay, then I got this chicken wire, and I'm gonna roll it and just staple it on the inside here. And then what I was gonna put a flap door on the outside and lift it up, but I don't want to have to walk all the way around every time I want to open or close it. So I think what I'm gonna do is just cover this from the inside and put a hook up here with a little rope on it to hold up the cover that I'm gonna put on it for the winter time. But right now, this is a nice little breeze coming in here. And as you can see, out back here is just this shed, so it stays shady back here. So it's not like, rain is going to come in through this window if I don't close it. I would only be closing this, come winter, the really cold days or nights or something, so to help hold back the moisture. And what I'll probably do is cut me a piece of that. I still have two pieces of this insulation left, so I'll probably cut a square piece to fit that, just to put it in there through the winter. Before I close the door on it, so to help insulate it some. So I'm gonna get this wire cut and see about getting it put in there. Okay, I got it in. And it's not even. Don't put no level on it, please. But I got this all stapled around, and then I got some little pieces in here after I put my box in there. There is a little bit of a lip of this cheapy stuff hanging over, but I'm not worried about it. But the breeze coming in from there, oh gosh, does that feel good. Because that's like this side, the whole back side of this shed being blocked off. Because the wind, even if I open these windows, I'm not getting a breeze. So it needs to come in from both sides. This is going to be so helpful. And then I've got, as you see, I got a little lip here. So what I can do, you know, in the hot days, I can put a fan up here and just even bungee cord it up there for the day or whatever. And then I can, that does not work. Well, I don't have electric really in this shed. But I can, you know, go ahead and hang the extension cords over through there. So that'll do for now. That's a nice little breeze in here. Help push some of this dust out of here. And then I've got, I'm gonna look for like a 20-inch fan. But just as an example, you know, because I got that lip on there, I can always like just bungee cord around and turn a fan on. But as you see, this one's too small. So I think this is 21 inches across. So if I can get a 20-inch box fan, you know, and them small ones to fit in there to suck this out when it gets really hot, or even, you know, to blow some air in here to blow it through. So that is my idea on that. So now, and I changed my mind on my winter theme. As you can see, it's still a mess. I have a new scenery coming in. So I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to go ahead and take this down, take these curtains down, get everything out of here, pull all the staples out, and wait for my new scenery to come in to finish up this kennel for the winter. Alright, a little peek at the beginning of my winter theme. I just like that piece right there, so that's just probably going to stay there permanently. But as you see, and then I've got a couple more curtains which is forced. Going to come over the rest of this kennel. And I just got it stapled in right now and tucked over the side of that right there, that window there. I kind of had to cut that out. But once I get that cleaned up and get it finished, so now I got to get a border up there to kind of hide that, you know, where the, because some of these curtains are longer than others, see over there. So I need to do the camouflage. So what I'm going to do is try to take some of this. I may have to order some more, which I know I'm going to have to. And I'm just going to staple it up top there, kind of make it look like some trees hanging down, and kind of go from there. Okay, I got some of that hung up there. I mean, I could paint that green so you can't see the brown through it, but in the summertime when I use the white background, more white background on the curtains, I don't want that dark green up on top. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I just got to get some more of those so I can take it further around when I get the rest of my curtains. And when you order these and you get different designs, they come at different times. So this one came in a couple days. My other two curtains aren't coming until 2 more weeks. So I can't finish this till then, which, like I said, it's going to be a while before I even use this kennel. So I got to get down here with the scrub brush and get that all scrubbed up again. I may need to do some touch-up paint, but I think it just scrubbing it should be fine. And once I get the rest of my curtains, I'm going to go in and order some more of that, and just hang it up there, kind of give it a, you know, take your eye away from that plain part up there. So I think it'll look pretty good once I get it done. And I'm going to get some different tree branches in here instead of the regular perches that I had in here. Try to get that done, get it more looking like, you know, you're actually outside here. So I still have a few weeks to go on this before I can get it finished out, but that's where I'm at right now, and that's kind of my winter theme idea here, even though I don't have no snow in there, but I just like the greenish forestry for look for in the wintertime. And then I ordered some stuff in the mail, and this came in it, wrapped in it, and it's got the, you know, the cloth and stuff in there. So, hey, you check your boxes what you get. So this would go perfect, like in the wintertime. I could just, you know, put that up there to help with the, hold the cold out. So, and it's free. Well, I paid for the stuff that came wrapped in it, but I'm going to save that, and that will cover that hole in the wintertime to help insulate it.